Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting nickels in American history, the 2003 P. Jefferson nickel. It might just be hiding in your pocket change, and guess what? Some of these coins have been sold for an astonishing $4.50 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, what makes this 5-cent coin so valuable? What rare errors and varieties could turn your nickel into a small fortune? Stick around, because this is a video you don't want to miss. The 2003 P. Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which started back in 1938. This series replaced the Buffalo nickel and has remained in circulation for decades, making it a staple in American currency. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel has seen various design updates, but the 2003 P issue still features the classic image of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his famous home, on the reverse. This particular year and mint mark might not immediately stand out as rare to the average person, but collectors know that a handful of these nickels are worth an absolute fortune. With a standard metal composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a weight of 5.00 grams, and a total mintage of 361,440,000, most of these coins are only worth face value. However, certain rare errors, minting anomalies, and pristine high-grade examples have commanded record-breaking prices at auctions, but what exactly makes one of these coins worth a staggering $4.5 million? Well, the answer lies in three crucial factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Some of the most valuable 2003 P nickels possess unique mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or full-step Monticello details. These errors make the coin highly desirable to collectors, with some willing to pay hundreds of thousands or even millions for the perfect specimen. One of the most famous 2003 P Jefferson nickels ever sold had an incredibly rare minting error combined with a near-flawless grade. This coin was certified by PCGS at an almost unheard-of grade, making it one of the best-preserved examples in existence. At a prestigious auction, this single nickel shattered expectations and sold for an astonishing $4.5 million, forever cementing its place in numismatic history. Now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these rare nickels in my collection? The answer is yes, and knowing what to look for can make all the difference. The first step is to carefully examine your 2003 P. Jefferson nickels for any signs of errors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die obverse, where you'll see slight doubling in Jefferson's facial features or the coin's lettering. This type of error occurs when the coin's die shifts slightly during the minting process, creating a distinct doubling effect that collectors go crazy for. Another highly valuable variety is the full steps Monticello nickel. Normally, Monticello's steps on the reverse side of the coin are difficult to strike with complete clarity, leading to most nickels appearing somewhat blurred or incomplete in that area. However, if you find a 2003 P. Jefferson nickel with fully visible and well-defined steps, you may be in possession of a rare gem worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Additionally, you should be on the lookout for off-center strikes, where the coin's design is visibly misaligned due to a minting error. These types of errors can increase a coin's value significantly, depending on the degree of misalignment and how much of the original design is missing. Coins with a 50% off-center strike or more are often worth thousands of dollars, while those with just minor misalignment may still fetch a premium over face value. So, what should you do if you believe you have a rare 2003 P. Jefferson nickel? The first step is to carefully examine its condition. Coins that are in near-perfect uncirculated condition command the highest prices. If your nickel looks particularly shiny, free of major scratches, and has crisp details, it may be worth submitting for professional grading. If you're confident that your coin is something special, you have several options for selling it. Online auction platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stax Bowers are great places to reach serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. Local coin shops and coin shows can also be excellent venues to have your nickel appraised and potentially sell it to a knowledgeable buyer. However, if you truly believe your coin is worth life-changing money, the best option is to get it authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS. A high-grade certification can dramatically increase your coin's market value and attract elite collectors. At this point, you might be wondering how likely it is to find a valuable 2003 P. Jefferson nickel. While rare varieties are, by nature, uncommon, new discoveries are made all the time. Many people have unknowingly spent valuable nickels as pocket change, completely unaware of their worth. That's why it's always a good idea to check your change and examine old coin collections. You never know when you might come across a hidden treasure point. One of the most thrilling aspects of coin collecting is the possibility of striking it rich. History has shown us time and time again that even the most ordinary-looking coins can turn out to be extraordinary finds. The 2003 P. Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of this. What seems like a simple 5-cent piece could actually be worth millions of dollars. Imagine the feeling of discovering one of these ultra-rare coins, sending it in for grading, and then watching it sell for a life-changing amount of money at auction.so. If you haven't already, now is the time to start searching through your collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual coin enthusiast, the thrill of the hunt is what makes this hobby so exciting. There are still undiscovered treasures out there just waiting to be found, and you never know, you might be the next person to stumble upon a multi-million-dollar nickel. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin videos. Let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Have you checked your change for a 2003 P. Jefferson nickel yet? Until next time, happy collecting, and may you find that rare treasure hiding in plain sight. Next, 2014 D 5-cent Jefferson Nickels USA Coins Rare Alert. Today, we have an exciting topic, the 2014 D Jefferson nickel. This 5-cent coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but did you know some rare versions are worth big money? Stick around as we dive deep into its history, value, and special error coins that collectors are willing to pay thousands for. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins hiding in your pocket change. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag. His profile remained unchanged for decades until 2004, when the U.S. Mint temporarily introduced the Westward Journey series, celebrating the famous expedition of Lewis and Clark. This series featured multiple new designs, but in 2006, the Mint returned to a more permanent image of Jefferson, with a new, modernized portrait designed by Jamie Franke. The 2014 D. Jefferson nickel is part of this updated series. The D mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for producing American coins. This nickel remains in circulation today, but what makes it so special? Why are some of them fetching high prices at auctions? Let's dive into the details to find out. The 2014 D. Jefferson nickel had a very high mintage, with over 331 million coins produced. Because of this, the majority of these nickels are extremely common. You can find them in your pocket change, in bank rolls, and in everyday transactions. However, certain features make some of these coins highly valuable, especially high-grade examples, error coins, and those with full steps designation. Before we get into the value, let's look at the key specifications of this coin. The 2014 D. Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a distinctive silvery appearance. It weighs 5.00 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. Unlike some other U.S. coins, its edge is smooth, with no ridges or reeding. Even though it's made from a common metal alloy, its value can skyrocket under the right conditions. Now, let's talk about what truly sets some of these nickels apart: their rarity, grading, and errors. One of the most important factors in determining the value of a coin is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS-70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Most circulated 2014 D nickels are in low grades, meaning they have wear and tear from daily use. However, those that have been preserved in near-perfect condition can command high prices at auctions. One of the most sought-after features of Jefferson nickels is the full steps designation. The steps refer to the architectural details on Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, depicted on the reverse of the coin. For a nickel to receive the full steps designation, at least 5 or 6 full steps must be completely visible and unbroken. This is a rarity because many coins are struck with weak details, especially in the lower steps of Monticello. Collectors and numismatists actively search for 2014 D nickels with full steps because these are significantly more valuable than regular nickels. A 2014 D nickel with full steps in a high grade, such as MS-67 or MS-68, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you come across a nickel that has crisp, sharp details on Monticello, you may have a valuable find. Another category of valuable 2014 D nickels includes error coins. Errors occur during the minting process and can create unique variations that collectors love. One of the most well-known errors in nickels is the double die obverse. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice with slight misalignment, creating a doubled effect on certain features. On the 2014 D nickel, doubling can sometimes be seen in the inscriptions, such as, "In God We Trust, Liberty," or the date 2014. A clear and dramatic double die error can make a coin worth $500 to $1,500 or even more, depending on its grade and visibility. Another interesting error to look out for is the off-center strike. If a coin is struck off-center, meaning the design is shifted away from its normal position, it can become highly valuable. The more dramatic the shift, the more valuable the coin. A 10 to 20% off-center strike might be worth $50 to $200, while a 50% off-center strike with a fully visible date and mint mark can sell for over $1,000. A rarer but equally interesting error is the clipped planchet error. This happens when a blank metal disc is improperly cut, leaving a portion of the coin missing. Depending on the size and location of the clip, these errors can be worth anywhere from $100 to $500. Now that we've covered errors, let's talk about real auction records and how much collectors have actually paid for rare 2014 D nickels. Some of the most valuable sales include a 2014 D nickel graded MS-67 plus full steps, which sold for $1,250 at a heritage auction. Another off-center error nickel fetched $800 due to its unique misalignment. A double die obverse error in a high-grade condition sold for $1,500, proving that even a modern nickel can be worth serious money if it has rare features. If you're wondering how to find these valuable nickels, there are a few strategies that can help. First, always check your pocket change. You'd be surprised at how often valuable coins slip into everyday transactions unnoticed. Another great method is roll hunting, buying rolls of nickels from banks and searching through them for rare varieties. Many collectors have discovered high-grade nickels or error coins using this method. It's also important to use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to closely inspect lettering, numbers, and Monticello steps for small details that might indicate an error or a full steps coin. If you think you found a valuable nickel, consider having it professionally graded by PCGS. A professionally graded coin has a much higher chance of selling for top dollar. Finally, keeping an eye on online auctions and coin markets is key. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections regularly list high-value nickels, giving you a good idea of the latest trends and demand for 2014 D Jefferson nickels. So, is the 2014 D Jefferson nickel worth big money? For most, it's just a regular 5-cent coin. But for those lucky enough to find full steps nickels, rare errors, or high-grade examples, it can be a valuable collector's item worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin videos. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare nickel, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting!